Hey guys, welcome back to Lefty's Kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and show you today how to make something that's nutritious and delicious, simple and easy, takes about 5 minutes, and it's going to go ahead and keep you and your whole family cool on those nice scorching summer days. Okay guys, here's what I got for you today. Can of peaches, can of pears, can of oranges, and a can of pineapples. A whole cucumber and a whole bell pepper. A whole peeled banana and a good handful of grapes. A box of strawberries. Some plums that have been cut up and frozen. Some Safeway Select lemonade, sparkling pink lemonade to add a little bit of zest into the smoothie. And of course some milk for dairy product. And then we're going to grab some ice cubes out of the freezer and put those in there also. Alright, so there's always going to be a little bit of prep involved. Like I was telling you, it'll take about 5 minutes to make the smoothie from start to finish. First thing we got to do is go ahead and all of the fresh fruits and vegetables we're going to use, like the strawberries, the cucumber, and the bell pepper, you need to go ahead and wash those because you never know who's been crawling on them. Second thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our strawberries and we're just going to slice the tops off real quick, like that. Slice the tops off. Make sure that there's no more green in there, kind of just get your knife in there. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and set your strawberries aside. They're going to be ready for the smoothie. Take the strawberry guts, stick them in your pile. Then we're going to go ahead and take the cucumber. We're going to cut it in half, like so. And then we're going to peel each half because there's always going to be a little bit of wax from the factory. And wherever you get your cucumbers from, there's probably almost always going to be, if you get them from a supermarket, there's going to be a little bit of wax on there. And it doesn't hurt you, but you know, we don't really want to be eating that. So we're going to go ahead and peel the cucumber. And another thing to keep in mind too is it doesn't matter what fruits or what vegetables you use in this smoothie. You could make this out of absolutely anything. You could use anything that's juiceable. The whole point of the smoothie is that when you use a juicer, like a lot of people talk about, you get rid of, if you haven't noticed, a juicer gets rid of the peel, the rind, the seeds, the shell, the skin, anything that is not liquid from whatever you're sticking into that juicer does not get saved. It doesn't go into what your product is. And that is the nutritious part of what you're going to be using. So when you stick the whole fruit or the whole vegetable like this into the blender, you are guaranteed that you're getting all of the vitamins and minerals that you need to have a nice, healthy, delicious meal. So we've got our 2 cucumbers peeled. We're going to set those aside. Just take the peelings, put them on your garbage plate. Now we're going to move on to the bell pepper. And the easiest way to do a bell pepper is to come down the bottom, okay? Cut a little bit into the bottom, just until you can see inside the pepper. Save these pieces here. Then put it in thirds. Cut into the pepper along the seeds like that. You're going to start to see the seeds. Cut down like that so you can expose the seeds. Cut into your pepper like that, and then this part right here you can go ahead and discard. And then you're going to take, since we're going into a blender, these don't really need to be processed anymore. You can just stick these pepper pieces directly into the blender. That's all you're going to need to do. Same with these, the bottom ends. But when I get into some other videos and some other recipes, I'll show you a couple different ways to cut your peppers. Alright, so here comes the fun part. What you need to keep in mind when you have a blender, especially a cheaper, lower powered Walmart one like I have, because I'm cool like that, you need to start out with your harder ingredients first and then gradually work your way to your softer ingredients. So first thing that we're going to blend is 5 or 6 ice cubes. As I drop them everywhere. And then the frozen plums that I told you about earlier. Go ahead and grab a handful of those, put those in there. And then we're going to take our hard vegetables, like our peppers, and we're going to blend those. Once you've started to chop the vegetables up a little bit, you should be okay. Then you can go ahead and you can add a little bit of liquid. So I'm going to add a little bit of the juice from some of the fruits, like so. A little syrup, a little pineapple juice. And I'm going to go ahead and add my strawberries. And then we're going to go ahead and blend again. As you can see, now we have a nice liquidy mixture. Now we're going to go ahead and add cucumbers to make it vegetably nutritious. And we're going to add our banana for some flavor. And we're going to stick our grapes in there. Okay, now that we have our bananas and our grapes in there, same thing again, just keep blending. Okay, so one thing that might happen if you get over cautious and over careful and over delicious with all your vegetables is that you actually fill up your blender. No worries. All you got to do when that happens is take half of your smoothie mixture, take a mixing bowl, pour it out. So you have a little bit like that. Set your bowl aside. Put that back on the blender. And then all you're going to do is add half of your remaining ingredients to this part of the smoothie, and then use the other part that you just discarded to use the other half. Okay, so now once we've split up our smoothie, we're going to go ahead and add some fruit. So we've got some pears from a can. We've got our mandarin oranges for sweetness. We've got some canned peaches for little southern Georgia sensation. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and add some pineapple rings. So we're just going to pull some of those out of the can, like so, for a little tropical paradise moment. Now that we've got those in there, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of milk. About a cup. And we're going to add some of that, as promised, Safeway Select sparkling lemonade. About another cup. Look at that bubbling smoothie. And we're going to go ahead and put the lid on. And blend. Alright, that should be good. Now I got our finished product right here. Just pull the lid off. Grab yourself a cup. Pour a little in there. And have yourself a drink. Now you would never know that there was any vegetables in there. It's a full serving of fruits and vegetables right here. It costs about $3 to make. Costs about 50 cents a glass. A whole lot cheaper than V-8. And this is going to cool you down. It's going to keep you going for those summer months when you're going hard. And I'm also going to show you one more trick that you can do with this. What I've done is I've taken the smoothie and poured it into an ice cube tray, like so. This is from another smoothie that I made earlier. Pour it into an ice cube tray, put your toothpicks in there, give your ice cube tray a squeeze, and look at that. Smoothie popsicles, all ready to go. Perfect for the kids during the summertime. So thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Make yourself some smoothie, ready to go for work, school, play, whatever you do. Make yourself a nice healthy smoothie. Stay tuned.